Good day, everyone. My name is Vincent S. Polvoriza from the University of St. Anthony. Before I proceed with my presentation, I would like first to thank the organizer, the committee of the 5th Borobudur International Symposium 2023 for giving me the opportunity to present my research. So today I will be presenting our research of Dr. Josevi Ballesteros entitled Unveiling the Depth of Grade 10 Students' Conceptual Understanding of Environmental Hormones, a Foundation for Crafting Infographics. In recent years, environmental hormones, also known as endocrine disrupting chemicals, have been linked to a number of ecological and human health concerns. These chemicals have profound and empirically documented effects on human health and environment, but our curriculum and society have yet to address this issue. As a science teacher, the researcher recognized the urgent need to study environmental hormones or EDCs. Since environmental hormones was linked to numerous ecological and human health concerns, it has garnered increasing attention. The objectives of this research is first to determine the level of conceptual understanding of grade 10 students on environmental hormones. Next is to develop infographics as a supplementary learning material. So the methodology used in this study, this research study employed a descriptive developmental research. Respondents of this study are 235 grade 10 students, 2 master teachers, 6 science teachers, and 2 ICT teachers. So the data gathering procedure includes, first is the teaching learning process. Students were taught about environmental hormones, after which they are given a 20-item multiple choice test to measure their mastery level about the environmental hormones. Upon analyzing their result, so the researcher used the learning mastery level. So this is a standardized tool used in the Department of Education in the Philippines. After analyzing the result of the mastery level, as shown in the data, a supplementary learning material in the form of infographic was developed by the researcher. So my guide in creating the infographic is the book of Randy Krum, which is entitled Cool Infographics, Effective Communication with Data Visualization and Design. After making or developing the infographics, it has undergone validation process. So it is validated using the standardized Department of Education Learning Resource Management Data System Evaluation Tool. The evaluators are 2 master teachers, 6 science teachers, and 2 ICT teachers. So the ICT teachers, they evaluated the design, the colors, the aesthetic value of the infographic. So the research tool and statistical treatment. So as I've said, I've used the Department of Education LRMDS tool to evaluate the infographic. I also use the mastery level. So this is a formula or a standardized tool used by the Department of Education to measure the mastery level of the students. And also I use also mean. So in the formulation or in the result of the mastery level. So the research results are as follows. So first is that the study found out that grade 10 pupils in a public school in the Philippines have a below mastery level conceptual understanding of environmental hormones. So as shown on the table, so these are the level of conceptual understanding of the grade 10 students. So it has an average mastery level of 48.63%, which is interpreted as slightly mastered. And then, among the 5 aspects, so among the 5 aspects of environmental hormones, the ways to avoid environmental hormones got the highest score, which is 59.25%, interpreted as nearly mastered. Among the 5 different aspects of environmental hormones, the effects of exposure to environmental hormones got the lowest mastery level, which is 41.74%, which is interpreted as slightly mastered. So as shown in the result, almost all aspects of environmental hormones got a below mastery level understanding of the students. So based from the result, number 1, so infographics can also be used as an alternative to traditional teaching methods to help students understand scientific subjects that can be challenging to understand, like environmental hormones. Since the result of objective number 1 shows that students have a below mastery level about environmental hormones, so the researcher created or developed a supplementary learning material in a form of infographics. So it is entitled Unseen Invaders, The Hidden World of Environmental Hormones. So this infographics, so this is the sample infographic. This was printed and displayed inside the classroom. So the infographics has 5 parts. So first part, so this part, so this is the nature and classification of environmental hormones. Second part is the mechanism of environmental hormones. The third part is the routes of exposure in humans. Next is the effects of exposure to environmental hormones, and the 5th part is the ways on how to avoid environmental hormones. Because as I've said earlier, this was printed and displayed inside the classroom of the grade 10 students for them to, or as a supplementary aid regarding environmental hormones. So below the infographic, I have placed their QR codes. So these QR codes are linked to YouTube videos, videos about environmental hormones, about documentary effects, the environmental hormones. So this was added for additional resources of the students for them to fully understand environmental hormones. I have also added a brochure about environmental hormones. Aside from the infographics displayed in the classroom, I have also printed brochure and sort of a handout brochure which are distributed to the grade 10 students. For the conclusion, so number 1, the grade 10 students have a slight mastery level of understanding the environmental hormones. Number 2, the research finding make it evident that infographics can supplement or enhance the learning of hard-to-learn concepts in science such as environmental hormones. That's all. Thank you for listening my presentation. Thank you.